Cripple from Reagan Youth.
That's what I'm saying.
We got started jamming because we loved music, and it was in junior high. I took guitar lessons, Dave took keyboard lessons, and we wrote some songs and had fun with some of the junior high school guys. When I was growing up, there was no punk rock, so there was rock. I liked Sabbath, I liked ELP, I liked Zeppelin. Hendrix was pretty good. There was a lot of rock influences, but when punk rock came out, you know, it was all about the Pistols and Dead Boys, Damn, Generation X, Clash, stuff like that. And then I liked post-punk stuff like Bill, Gang of Four, stuff like that. It was nice. It was a personal little scene. You had the Bad Brains, you had like the Beastie Boys, Crowd. Harley didn't have the Cro-Mags going. Jimmy didn't have Murphy's Law, and Vinny was playing Eliminators. But everyone was still the initial scene. Louis from Antidote was the Bad Brains roadie. There was, you know, everyone was there, so it was nice. It's nice when you have helicopters fly by.
LA for you, bro.
They do that shit in New York all the time too. But you know what? It was nice to like go to Max's Kansas City when they lost their liquor license. Bring in your own liquor. It was usually quarts, not 40 ounces then. And go watch the Bad Brains and the Beastie Boys play along with you know, all those other bands and us too. You know, and you just smoke weed, play, and it was a really nice scene. Very initial scene. I miss it. It used to be a lot in the 80s, but now the band's been around so long, a lot of people know the story and all that stuff, and you know that Dave's mom went through the Holocaust and all that stuff. You know, my dad got killed. My mom's dad got killed by the Nazis. They just grabbed all the dudes and just killed them. So I mean, you know, it wasn't like something you really wanted to. You know, yeah, well, I mean, glamorize, especially after it affected your family. Yeah. And I never saw my grandfather on either side. And that was because of war, you know, so fuck war altogether. Yeah. He was my roadie. He was the band's roadie. You know, he used to drive his Dodge Dart with 9 of us, like going to play some college in Pennsylvania, and he missed the exit. But getting there, you go like 120. And I was scared for my life. Like, please slow down. Hey, I'm your physics teacher. I know the rate of the mass and the speed and all that shit. I was getting 50s. Who was I to question? And he got us there. Like, he once, we needed a drum kit, and he drove from the city to Queens, got the kit and brought it back. It was like 20 minutes. Like, did you leave yet? No. It's like, how did he? Then when I got to drive with him, I saw that this guy, he takes his physics to the driving level. You know, but I sucked in his class. But he was a great roadie, the best roadie.
Did you pass or fail?
I passed because I cheated, and you didn't have to pass the Regents back then. I failed all my Regents. Failed them all, passed all the classes. That's how it should be. You know what? He was very open-minded. Like, I mean, I think he liked Bernie Taupin's lyrics. I know he liked Peter Seinfeld. You know, from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. He liked that a lot. You know, because you know that was very intense. Robert Hunter of the Grateful Dead. Those were lyricists. You know, who didn't perform in the band. No, but it was funny. It's like one of those kid books, you see. We were like we just graduated junior high when we wrote that song. We're still playing it now. Some from junior high, middle school for those that never went to junior high. Well, I mean, my sister got her college tuition paid for. I didn't. Right there, I didn't like the prick. Right there, this guy's a fucking prick. Why? But did Dad get a raise? Nah. Why? Oh, because, you know, they cut all the... fucking prick. What, I'm gonna sing songs for him after that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Put those solar panels back in the fucking White House. Bitch. Next. You know what? It hurts that someone so smart can, no one's smarter than the disease of addiction. Not even fucking Einstein, And Dave was an Einstein, but he was pretty smart. But you know what? It hurt that, dude, you're too smart to have this happen. And I didn't understand it. I was an addict when he became an addict. And then after he got beat up and it was all depressing, and by the time he committed suicide, I was ready, boom, I try to be a tough guy. That's how I was tough. Because it's just too, I knew the guy since 3rd grade, and I honestly thought we were gonna do a second band, House of God, and it was gonna be the shit. And that just never happened. So it's a sad time that, hopefully I never have to live through again. A lot of things change. Punk rock is mainstream, Never would have saw that one coming. But yet, the 1%, Occupy Wall Street, they're not going to get any press coverage. The news, nothing's to change with the news outlets. Republicans, Democrats, same shit. There's no third party, no Ralph Nader. I mean, to me, I'd rather have a consumer advocate as president in a capitalist society, because then he'll look out for us people who consume and buy. Not the ones that just fucking reap profits. And they got scared and they wouldn't let him fucking debate. So that's fascism right there. Right now, it's the message, the song remains the same, the song's gonna remain the same, and the message remains the same too. No man or woman should have authority over another man or woman. Everyone should be allowed to do what they do. You can't do that. Why are you doing that? Look, then there would be no cock blocking, there'd be no teasing and bullying and all that shit, that whole, that's what bullies are. They want to fucking have authority over you. Cops, that's the first authority. I'm sorry. It's evil. In New York City, they bring them up from 2 hours away to come police. That's fucking guys that kill deers. Probably elk and shit. The Bush royal family, I think they're gonna have a 3rd Bush. It's like the King Bushes.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
King Bush III. Or, the Clinton royal family, right? Queen Hillary. Shit. LA scene is a lot. The weather, it's a lot more peaceful, but when you get to the desert, it gets really crazier than the New York scene. So it can be beautiful or it can be crazier. And New York's in the middle, and LA's the two nice extremes. Or, whatever extremes. It is what it is. I want to do one last album about Dave, his life and times, Reaganomics, New York City in the 80s.
Same lineup?
I still have the original drummer Charlie alive. Maybe he could play on it. I could play guitar and bass. I could, if Victor or Al or any of those guys ever want to end their bitterness and fits of anger, they could show up and fucking jam something hot, And I'd like to have guest singers, all original hardcore guys would definitely do, because they all dug Dave, they know he was there, they're fucking guys. And it would maybe give the band a different ending, definitely give me a different ending than that Volume 2 thing, because that's when everything went horribly wrong. Let me do a new band, Dust Angel. We're gonna do some more recording, and you know what? I'm busy with some things, but everyone's busy. But you try to make the time and make it happen, and hopefully, you could go on Reverb Nation, Dust Angel, hear the 5 songs for free, and we mastered it and put it on iTunes and all that shit. Dust Angel, not Angel Dust, the opposite. Never did the rock thing. Maybe Dave would have been a doctor and alive. I could have been happy. But I'm not. But at least I influence a lot of people, right? I am happy.